update on student loans. I want to give a little bit of an update on student loans. So it is August, 2nd? I don't know. 3rd maybe. Anyways, we're in the beginning of August right now. With student loans, so the student loan repayment starts in about 4 weeks, starts September 1st. And the reason it's starting on September 1st is because Republicans forced a statutory restarting of the student loan repayment program in the debt limit fight. They held the entire U.S. economy hostage, and they basically forced a restarting. Part of that negotiation was forcing a restarting of the student loan payment program on September 1st. So, but what does that mean? Here's what it means. It means that there's a couple things going on. First of all, the Biden administration is still seeking to pursue student loan forgiveness. What they are doing, because the Supreme Court overturned their original proposal, what they are doing is that they are seeking to pursue student loan forgiveness using a different law. So originally, the Supreme Court said, you can't do this because this law that you did it under doesn't give you that authority, which is what, frankly, we were recommending the entire time, to use this other law called the Higher Education Act. And so now what the Biden administration is doing is that they're not trying to use HEROES, which was this is just a legal explanation, but they're not trying to use HEROES because the Supreme Court overturned use of HEROES for that, and they're going to use the Higher Education Act in order to still pursue student loan forgiveness. But that being said, they have to draft that policy and they have to resubmit the proposal, which is going to take time. It's going to take months, if not up to 12 months. We're hoping it's going to be faster than that. So in the meantime, because Republicans forced a restarting of that program, payments restart on August 1st. However, here's the deal. A lot of people may not be in a financial place to restart student loan payments, or at least the payment that they had. So what does that mean? First things first is that the Biden administration has released a reworking of something known as the SAVE program, which is an income-based repayment program. If you are making minimum wage, or if you're making $15 or less, your income-based repayment program could be $0 per month. And so you can still not make student loan payments, and your student loan payments can essentially still be suspended if you are below a certain income level. Now, beyond that, if you miss a payment in the next 12 months, it will not be reported. And so they are giving people an on-ramp period of 12 months in order to start getting back on the horse of making payments again, which is really, really good, because your financial life, your credit, etc., won't necessarily be destroyed if you miss a payment, especially because people haven't made payments in years. People's student loan servicers have changed. You have to rehook up your automatic payments and stuff like that. So, however, the one thing I will say is that interest will start to accrue on the 1st. And so though that will come with a cost still. And so we've argued to bring that interest down to zero as well, because there's a lot of people that are going to end up paying down their student loan debt, and then their student loan debt is going to get canceled. And then they will have also paid interest on that. And then the government's going to have to refund that to you. And it's going to be complicated. So, so we've been trying to bring that interest, wipe that interest as well. But right now, the policy as it stands, interest will start to accrue on September 1st. And so while reporting and your payment systems and things like that, there's a lot of grace being put on there over the next year, there is, as it presently stands, interest is going to be there. And so that is a factor as you consider that. I would definitely look into, you can Google it, the SAVE program, or just student loan repayment or the income-based repayment program, and compare your income level to what those standards would be to figure out what your monthly bill might look like. It could be a lot lower than what you were paying before with these new changes.